Let's get sweaty.
Hey guys, welcome to what I would call a really depressing Shenmue Dojo news update. You may have seen on our social media that unfortunately Shenmue The Animation Season 2 is very unlikely to be happening at this point. And there's a story behind it which I'm going to take you guys sort of through as we go. So bear with me as I'm sort of flicking between screens and all the rest of it. So what I'm going to bring up on your screen right now is a tweet that came out last night from CN News and Schedules, who are a big anime site, lots of Cartoon Network stuff, Adult Swim. They're very well versed in this sort of stuff. And they confirmed that Shenmue The Animation was being removed from Adult Swim's website. Now, originally when I saw this, I was going to do a damage sort of control video, if you like, almost, talking a little bit about why it's not a problem, this could be contractual, blah, 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 and try and calm the nerves around this. However, early hours of this morning, perhaps 6 o'clock this morning, something like that, Jason DeMarco, who is Executive Vice President at Adult Swim, head of Toonami, all their anime block, etc., unfortunately came out with the following tweet, and I'll bring it up on the screen, guys. He said, "Look, sorry this has happened," quoting the tweet I've just brought up for you. You can still watch all of the anime on Crunchyroll, and it will still be available as digital downloads. And yes, it's looking like no Season 2 of Shenmue, even though sadly it did well enough that we were gearing up for a Season 2. Maybe one day. Now, there's no other way I can put this. That decision sucks. We have been completely robbed of this anime, of a Season 2 here. We know it did well from Crunchyroll and also Adult Swim. Jason DeMarco confirmed that Adult Swim were very happy with this. So it begs the question as to why. I mean, I expect that there was probably issues potentially with Warner Discovery wanting to do it. Was it going to cost them too much to either buy Crunchyroll out, or were Crunchyroll not playing ball and wanting to get that second season over the line? Because we know the anime rights were split. So that in itself is an issue. Whether that can be overcome, I don't know at this point. But this whole decision is illogical, and I don't mean this as a stab at Jason DeMarco and the Adult Swim team, who have been nothing other than amazing through this whole process. They want to do it. Jason's a big fan, and he works so hard to get this first season over the line. I feel so bad for the team that have worked behind this, and I am gutted that this has happened. We have been absolutely bloody screwed. We've been robbed here. Absolutely robbed. It's illogical. So on that note, I wanted to sort of take you guys through a little bit as to why this is illogical. And I must admit, this is going to be very brief. As more information is coming in, we'll update as we go. But this is completely illogical. So coming up on your screen right now is the Crunchyroll website. It's my login here. And you can see here that Shenmue The Animation has 4.6 stars out of 5 out of 1,859 ratings on the website. So it's been well watched and very well rated, and there's also 132 written reviews there. So on that side of things, it's done well. Okay, add that into the fact that the viewing figures have averaged around 200,000 per episode on the first run. Adult Swim were happy with that. Next case in point, I'm going to bring up onto the screen for you in just a moment. Hopefully this doesn't cause too many issues for you here, is a graphic that Shenmue Forever put together when the anime season just finished, and has kindly let me borrow this for this video. So here you can see the season 1 rating based on the votes that he carried out. This is obviously of the Shenmue community across all of the episodes. Now I'm going to enlarge this a little bit so you can see it. And as you can see, the average episode was rated, quite frankly, 9 out of 10. With some absolute peaks around episode 9, episode 11 as two sort of particular high points. The quality of this anime is there for all to see, quite frankly. It doesn't need much more explanation than this graphic, which Shenmue Forever has put together, and I think it summarises beautifully the quality of this anime and why, quite frankly, it is so good. I fail to understand quite how they can leave this sort of money on the table when they've had some success with this. Now, I'm guessing here, this could just be me guessing and making this up, that actually they felt that Crunchyroll didn't feel it was worth doing. We don't know. Warner Brother Discovery may have said, look, it's going to cost too much money to buy this out. It's not worth the return of investment to get this over the line. Maybe. I don't know. But what I do know is we have been robbed. We have been screwed. We have been done over. Shenmue has been successful. It's done everything that it needed to do. And this has been pulled. So the question now for everybody here is, what do we do now? And the answer is very simple. There's two things we need to be doing here. We need to be using the hashtag Shenmue Anime 2 on the 4th of every month and wherever we can. And we need to be tagging in Crunchyroll, Warner Discovery, and TMS, who made the anime, the studio who made it, and also Sega, to let everybody know that this decision is wrong. It is the wrong decision that they have made here. And we need to be very vocal about it. It's a rallying cry for Shenmue fans, quite honestly, guys. We've been here before. The series has been effectively cancelled before, unjustifiably, and it's happened again. But, Shenmue fans, we must come together now. Take everything from Shenmue 3 away. Take everything, any reservations you have about the anime, Shenmue 3, the series going forward. If you want this series to continue, you must be vocal about it. We can't just sit on our backsides anymore. We must be vocal. Hashtag Shenmue Anime 2. Hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4. Let's make some noise, guys. With Adult Swim, with Crunchyroll, with Sega, with Warner Discovery, with TMS, and let's get that message out there, guys. And I'm sure, utterly sure, that we can turn this around again. It will take a lot of work. It will take a lot of work, but the data is there for us. It's been successful. We know that. Viewing figures were good. It's well rated across many mediums, and even within the community, as per Shenmue Forever's artwork, it was very well rated within the community. So guys, now, we need to act now. If we don't, we are going to back ourselves into a corner we may not get out of. So guys, I'm going to leave everything there because I think there's a lot for everybody to digest and think about. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let's come together here and let's make sure we get this season 2 of the anime, and let's make sure they know it's a wrong decision. And James and I will be back with a stream on the 4th of the month where we'll be discussing this in a lot more depth, I'm sure. So for now, guys, take care, have a good one, and I will see you on the 4th.